Hello everyone, Mundavil here. Mundavil? I'm saying my own name wrong now. Welcome back to the Jurassic World Arena. I am keeping that in because that is funny. You may have noticed I've been uploading a lot of videos lately. Well, it turns out my state is on its own little lockdown right now. It doesn't seem to be a particularly hard lockdown because it's only set to last until the 13th of the month I'm recording this on. So, on the one hand, okay, great, we're actually doing something. On the other hand, the pencil warehouse is trying to argue that they're an essential business, and I'm sitting there going, no, you distribute collectible pencils. We don't make a single thing where I work. No. And for anyone just stumbling onto this video, we don't actually handle pencils. That's just my replacement object for what we do handle, because I'm not looking to die. So, but yeah, that is apparently what is going on now, and I opted to follow the law instead of what my bosses were trying to have me pretend to do. I gave them all the professional courtesy of letting them know I am not going in until this lifts, because I am looking to get in trouble, because law enforcement will be backing this up. There's just no good reason to go in for the mere 10 days that this is going on and risk getting in trouble when I know I can last 10 days without another paycheck. Like, I'll be fine. I'm in a unique position to where I don't have to worry about that. So, I'm going to take smart advantage of it. Now, the arena has seen some changes. That's because I finally figured out how to have the lightweight championship. I'm currently in capture mode so that I can actually get a better camera angle on things. I don't know why everyone's panicking. Y'all aren't even... Like, I haven't released anyone yet. Why are you guys freaking out? But yeah, you can see I've got... Oop, let's not do that. That just looks awkward. So you can see I've got the same amount of animals on both sides, same types, same skins. And that is because rather than have a little battle royale wherein I know that at least the Troodon and the Proceratosaurus, that's what it is. I was trying to find the right name to use for it. Will get mollywopped by everybody else. I figured I would have them compete in a hunting challenge. And this is the modified variant. Oh, excuse me. Allergies are a thing where I live. And so I've got two of them ready since I have it mostly split evenly down the middle as best as I could. I think this side's actually a little bit bigger now that I'm really looking at it. But that was the best I could do with what I had. And the fact that I could not get this last fence to go straight really bothered me. It was either going to go here or there, and I could not get it to go anywhere in between. So there we go. But they will have to essentially face the same kind of hunting challenge solo. And our competitors this time are Bluestone of the Herrerasaurs. Make sure you're not... I'll have to give you just a tiny bit of food. And Spectrum of the Dilophosaurs. And you're still okay on food. Now, originally I was going to just have Bluestone and Stalker go through this since they both tied with 20 points each. But I figured if I was going to do that, I might as well just run through and have a championship round. And then whoever loses each one, whoever has the most points in the end, will be the champion. But I can only do 2 rounds a pop because they're all going to fight each other otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and give Bluestone just a little bit of food so she doesn't starve. And then I will go ahead and erase their current score. Give you a couple of bites here. Oh, that I've never actually watched the Herrera eat. That was cute. The little scrambling to get the scraps. Yeah, you'll be fine now. All right. So let's go ahead and hit this off. It follows the exact same rules, just on 2 different fields. So we're going to go ahead and unleash these guys, now that everyone is panicked for no good reason. And then we can start working on the other guys. Now for our challengers, we have... I keep saying challengers. What I mean is hunters. Our greater hunters. Why are you in here? That's not where you're supposed to be. Come on. Get out. Out you go. Even Spectrum is like, you don't belong here, dude. Come on. Cross the line. Cross the line. There we go. And Bluestone is out as well. Taking her sweet time. But it looks like Spectrum is not waiting around. Okay, that's a Struthy. That's 1 point. So we'll go ahead and give you your 1. And that's 1 kill on that side. Bluestone, let's go ahead and take your points down. There we go. Alrighty. So yes, for here we have, for our Greater Hunters, we have an Indoraptor, a Spinoraptor, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I figured these guys will all be aggressive enough to go for at least this prey, if not the predators, because I tested out the Rex against the Proceratosaurus and the Troodon, and he was just not really all that interested in them. So that's going to stay put. And in the meantime, we'll just keep track of numbers of kills and all that for each round. So down here, I'm calling this like Subarena 1. This is Subarena 2, and Subarena 2 has had the first point. So that's 1. And now we're going to see how the rest of this goes. Not sure Bluestone is doing anything. Where did Bluestone wind up going? Oh, Bluestone is right here. And Spectrum has chosen to sleep, and... Oh, okay, Spectrum has eaten, that's why. So Spectrum is good for food. We can remove that carcass. So far, Spectrum is in the lead with 1 point. Where'd you go, Bluestone? Bluestone is... Oh, he's gonna take the lead here. He, she, it... You know, shit's going on now. Alright, going for the Muta. That is 3 points. So Bluestone is now in the lead. So Spectrum is going to have to work hard to keep up. Now, one thing that I will do is once the Troodon comes out, I will probably, whenever the Troodon gets to compete, their prey might be worth slightly more since it's going to take forever for it to kill anything, since it's going to rely on that poison mechanic, but it can't rely on stealing points from other team members because it's working solo this time. So I think that's what's going to happen when we get around to the Troodon round. But in the meantime, we're going to focus on these two competitors here. Are you actually going to eat? Oh, you ate. Okay, good. I can just remove this now.
Heading to collect the asset.
Do I have another one down, or is that still the one from before? No, that's still the one from before. It's just taking forever to leave the map. There we go. Okay. I almost wonder if, since I'm only working with 2 dinosaurs, if I shouldn't put the hunting on to maximum. But I don't want to have complete chaos and have to do this intro all over again. Because, you know, I've had to do that before. I've still not uploaded the video where I was doing that yet, because I want that to be one of the things that's at the end of the playlist. With the very end will be a blooper introduction where my dumb butt was not paying enough attention during the Proceratosaurus round. I can't say Procera anymore now that I know it's just... Now that my brain finally registered, it's Ceratosaurus with Pro in front of it. And saying Procerato is just... I might as well just say the rest of the word at that point, so my brain is like, let's do this thing. Let's make sure my prey is not getting too worn out. I don't think they are. I made sure to scatter plenty of feeders around, so they've got ways to get away from the carnivores when they need to eat and drink. Bluestone is just like, this is weird. I don't have a team to fight with anymore. What should I do? We're contemplating shit. Anyone who has watched Brian Deckart's Twitch stream of Life is Strange will know why that's funny. Also, I just think that line is funny from that game. I've never played Life is Strange, but I've seen a couple of playthroughs, and the fact that you can talk to someone and they just say, "Not now, Max, I'm contemplating shit," is... I was entertained by that. Oh, it looks like Spectrum is on the move, looking for another point. Oh, hissing. Hissing, are you going for anybody, or are you just causing a panic? Oh, he's just causing a panic. To be fair, I can't blame him for doing that. I like to run around and scare people on the aisle when I can, so... The water is right there. Yep, water's right there. Okay. Alright, so because it's just these two, I do wonder if I need to up the combat. But we'll wait a little bit before I give that a try. Because I want to make sure that I'm not missing opportunities. It is nice to only have 2 dinosaurs to keep track of, though. Like, even though I've got 2 separate arenas, that's still, you know... It's just less work. There's less effort. Even when I finally release the Troodon, I won't have to worry about who all he bites, because he won't get a point until one of them dies. So who's the one? It was Scorpion, I do believe. Yeah, Scorpion is going to have a rough time with it. And of course, if something happens and we have another tie, those two will go back into the arena for a tiebreaker score. Are you thinking about going for one of the Mutas there? I mean, right now you're in the lead. You're also much closer to having your Indoraptor released, but you are in the lead. Oh, we have a dead dinosaur. Spectrum has made another kill. That's another point. Alright, that's 2 points for Spectrum. And that's a total of 2 before we release the Indoraptor. And I have given them all names, since our original round was either had to be moved back because they weren't doing anything, or were killed by our modified Ceratosaurs. We've got Blaze for the second competitor. And for the first one, we have Comet. I just picked the skins at random. I picked the skins at random for the Indoraptor, but for the Spinoraptor and the Rex, I was a bit more selective. For the Spinoraptor, I just went with the skins that I liked. And then for the Rex, we've got Rexy over here because we're sporting the 1993 original skin. And that's because I wanted to have something to really compete with the Velociraptor. But that being said, Velociraptor's over here. So that might not happen anyway. Stalker might not have to face the Nightmare of Rexy. But instead have to face off against Scar, which is what I decided to call the Jurassic World Rex. Because, like I said, originally I was just going to have the two of them go in here, and I had them set in these positions on either side of the fence. But then I decided, you know what, I can use this to have an actual championship battle of sorts, so it just made more sense to do that. Oh, and we have another dead dinosaur, and it's another Muta. Bluestone is not keen on letting Spectrum win here. That is 6 points. That is also enough. That is also... Oh, shoot. This is Challenger 1. So 1, 2, 3. This one's only got 2. There we go. Alright. I got to make a note here. This is the south pin. This is the north pin. So that I know, because I've got it listed differently on my notes so that, you know. Because at first I was just looking for a way to keep track of the number of kills. And then it was like, or the number of points between releases. Then I was like, oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. So yeah, there's only... Let's see, for Challenger 1, there's only one more point before we release the Indoraptor on this side. But we've still got 5 points before we release the Indoraptor on the northern side. I wonder if Spectrum is lining up another kill over here. He's stopping like he's thinking about it. Nope, not quite. Oh, and just so you guys are aware, as I explained, Sunburn is happily living in this pen over here. He took over Dune Spice's old hunting grounds since... I mean, after you kill an Indominus Rex, you pretty much get to pick where you live, so... he shouldn't have to come in here and be a threat to anyone anyway. Although he would definitely be a good threat to any of our competitors, but I did not keep any of the other Ceratosaurs that were modified, so rather than breed another one, I'll just go with what I've set up. So the hunts themselves are going a little slower than usual because we've only got 2 competitors. But it's not entirely uninteresting. So I do like that I've been able to repurpose the arena. It does sadden me a bit to know that this series will eventually come to an end because I just can't think of anything else interesting unless I suddenly have a hunting challenge for all the apexes. And that just seems, I don't know, kind of pointless when we've already had them fight. I do know there's a few more skins I can unlock in the challenge mode of the game for some of the dinosaurs that only have 5 skins. So I might do that, and then we could just have a rematch of the ones that only had 5 skins when we first ran the smaller arena where they were fighting. So we might do that. But yeah, there's only going to be so many different kinds of challenges I can come up with because there's just not much to do. This hunting challenge is kind of the last one, and I've got one different variation on it that I'm going to do. But that'll be after this championship. And this will be one that is just kind of for fun. I do enjoy this game, but I tend to enjoy it mostly when I'm making videos for y'all, so... Oh, is Spectrum on the move? Oh, I think Spectrum's on the move. Nope, Spectrum is just looking for water. I thought he was about to go challenge that Packy. I might have to turn the combat up to maximum after all. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see how much progress we make. And then if it gets to be too chaotic, I'll just turn it off again. Alright, with combat frequency up to maximum, we should see more hunts. Although Bluestone is contemplating things. There you go, Bluestone is going for another Muta. Alright, that's 9 points for Bluestone. It's time to unleash the Indoraptor, which I have not been appropriately starving. And I should have been. No, you may not eat. I'm going to take that away from you and make you go hunt. Okay. You're eating, yes? No, you're just roaming. Are you going to stop and eat? Not going to stop and eat. Going to go for another hunt. Get as many points as you can. That's where the chaos comes in right there. Alright, so that is 3 more points for Bluestone. I am going to go ahead and turn the hunting back down again. Because I don't want it to just be like, kill, 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 and me not be able to keep track of it. I've been burned just a few too many times by that. Alright, so that is 12 for Bluestone. We got another body down, and I do believe that is, yep. So that is 1 kill for the Indoraptor. You can make 2 more. Let's make sure we keep you nice and hungry. Oh, we got 2 more down up here. 2 more Struthies that Spectrum has gone for. Where'd you go, Spectrum? Spectrum. There you are. So you're at 4 now. You're still quite a ways behind there, buddy. Still quite a ways behind. Still not enough for your Indoraptor to be released. In fact, let's go ahead and start making him hungry. We'll take these 2 out to encourage additional hunts.
Asset transportation in progress.
Alright, where is my... Where is Comet? Because one thing that makes Comet different is Comet can actively tell... Oh, dang, Bluestone is going for yet another. Bluestone really wants to win. Bluestone says, I had 20 points before, I'm gaining them back now. Alright, that is 15 points for Bluestone. Oh, and there goes the second kill from Comet.
Asset in transit.
He can only make 1 more. Oh no, is he going to go? Will he go
Transit has commenced.
for Bluestone? That's the question. He's certainly sizing him up. Do we have a 3rd dead, or is that's just one of the ones being carried? Yeah, that was a consideration right there. Yeah, I'd be running too, buddy. We're going to take this from you.
Asset requiring collection.
Yeah, Bluestone is determined to go back in the lead. Comet over here has 1 more to go. I keep wanting to say pit stop because that's the same blue stripe.
Asset being transported.
But that's okay. I named it something different. Pit stop is dead. Where is Spectrum? What is Spectrum doing? Spectrum is over here roaming. Spectrum, you are falling way behind, buddy. You're going to wind up being in last place at this rate. Apart from points, you're going to be the next Hemophilia.
Commencing asset transit.
Alright. I need Comet to make 1 more kill. And of course, what makes our hunters unique is they can take out our competitors as well. At least, the first 2 certainly can. I don't know if... well, the first one certainly can. I don't know if the Spinoraptor will ignore the smaller carnivores or not. I know the Rex will. But the Rex will also take down opportunities for them to get more points, so it still kind of works. Where is Bluestone? Where did Bluestone go? Earth to Bluestone. Oh, right over here. Okay, blending in with the stone. All right, what you doing, Comet? You going for someone? You're considering this Packy, aren't you? Yeah, he wants to go for that Packy. So this will be his third. Yep. And there's the takedown. All right. You have had your opportunity. I will even let you eat this thing so that you don't make additional kills that are unqualified. Bluestone is still just hovering way over there by the water. She's being real smart about this. Let's go ahead and reactivate this feeder.
En route to pick up the asset.
Nope, you're not allowed to hunt anymore. Oh, right in the butt. That tail pop, yo. There we go. Alright, come on, Comet. You're going to go back in your pen. There's a place to put you down over here. There we go.
Acknowledging asset collection.
Alrighty.
request.
Okay, Spectrum, you got to do something now. You need to be able to compete. Spectrum is so small that he's just a little bit hard to find.
Asset has been collected.
Okay, so now that we've got that going on, I'm going to make sure that Blaze over here is not starving. Nah, just a little hungry. Blaze still hasn't even been released yet, so Spectrum has not advanced his round at all. He's content to hang on to his 4 little points, and I'm not quite sure why. Bluestone is adamant about winning. Alright, so now that we've got this part taken care of, let's go ahead and turn those settings back on to maximum. So we can speed this along and get some results. They're both kind of hovering towards the left of the arena now.
Asset transported.
Oh, I wonder if that little hill right there is why I couldn't quite get the fence to go where I wanted it to. It's entirely possible. Oh, I think Spectrum is possibly lining up a hunt. Yep. Spectrum is going to take down another Struthy, it looks like. Yeah, going right for it. Well, Spectrum, you're up to 5 points. You are still very far behind. Go for it. There it is. I'm going to take that away from you right now.
Asset requiring collection.
Oh, and there goes Bluestone taking down a Struthy, so that's 1 point for Bluestone.
En route to collect the asset.
Alright, and that's 1 more point for each. So there's still 2 more points for Spectrum to get before the Indoraptor is unleashed. And there is now 4 before the Spinoraptor is unleashed in Bluestone's corner. Oh, looks like Spectrum is going to line up another hunt. Yep, that's another Struthy right there. Struthy in the bag. You are officially 10 points behind, buddy. Alright, 1 more kill until we unleash the, the Northern Indoraptor.
Collecting asset.
Oh, Bluestone is going into a fight with a Packy. She wants to secure her lead. She's going to pay for it, though. Ooh, she's feeling that. When a physical blunt thing does this to you. Snap. Come on now. Go for it. Let's line it up. Oh! Yep, Bluestone is feeling all of that. But now so is our Packy. Yeah, Bluestone's going to make sure this Packy pays for it. And that's that. Bluestone at 44 and the Packy at 24. Oh, we've got another one down. Hey! Spectrum finally killed a Muta. That puts you at 9. That means you're a lot closer now. That also means your Indoraptor gets to be unleashed. So, let's go ahead and fix the settings back to normal. All right. Come on out, Blaze. Oh. Oh, Spectrum is going for the Packy. Spectrum wants the big points. That'll be a good way to catch up if you win. Why are you running in there? Oh, Spectrum, no. Come on. You can win against this guy.
Asset transportation underway.
The Muta said nope. 63. Dang. Spectrum is dealing it out. And they are still fighting. There we go. There's Blaze. Coming out here, probably going for that Muta, right? Yep, going for that Muta. Alright, that's one for Blaze. Blaze can make 2 more kills. Oof. Spectrum is backing down from the Packy. Looks like the Packies are, whoops, quite capable of winning. Oh, there's 2 more down. No, there's 1 more down. Bluestone taking down another Muta. Oh, that is my time. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one.